Rogue One, released in 2016, presented us with a story based on the original trilogy that taught the beginning of the Death Star, to say the least. With Felicity Jones and Diego Luna as their protagonists, the plot was loaded with excitement and adventure. With the premiere of Star Wars, the rise of Skywalker and the end of an era within this saga that has marked generations, we begin to review. We already saw a first part, you can read it here, of everything you need to know about Rogue One, the first movie in the Star Wars anthology series. Here we leave you this second part. One in 1995, a video game titled Star Wars Dark Forces was released, whose protagonist was Jan Ors. Together with his partner Kyle Katarn, they must obtain the plans of the Death Star. Jin's name, Jyn Erso, is just a nod to that game. To fill the funds, as happened in episode Roman 4, you can see that in the rebel base of Yavin Roman 4 there are several cardboard sheets in the shape of X-Wing and some Y-Wing. During the time before its premiere there were many rumors about the appearance of Joel Edgerton, who knew how to play the young version of Owen Lars in episode Roman 2 and Roman 3, in charge of raising Luke. This is the first Star Wars universe movie that does not feature Obi-Wan Kenobi narratives. Rogue One is the first spin-off movie created since the saga passed to Disney. Was followed by the Han Solo movie and then series like The Mandalorian and the one that will come later from Obi-Wan Kenobi. In this movie we see Warwick Davis again in Star Wars playing the rebel Wheaties Huey. When Diego Luna met Gareth Edwards, the film's director, he thought that everything he told him about Rogue One was because he was excited about the project, but he hadn't understood that the meeting was for him to be part. In addition to new characters, Rogue One also introduced us to 2 new vehicles, the U-Wing, combat ship and air transport, and the land giant at ACT, a much larger version of the well-known AT-AT. Source: Lucasfilm Limited. 9 as Star Wars, Episode Roman 3, Revenge of the Sith, and Star Wars, Episode Roman 7, The Force Awakens. Rogue One was rated PG-13. In this movie we see actress Genevieve O'Reilly taking up the character of Mon Mothma. O'Reilly had already given him life in episode Roman 3, but much of his scenes were removed in the final assembly. Costume designer David Crossman managed to rescue several of the royal costumes that were used in the original trilogy of the saga. Rogue One incorporated a character we met in the animated series Star Wars, The Clone Wars. We refer to Saw Gerrera, who was played by Forrest Whitaker. Riz Ahmed wanted to participate in the project, yes or yes. Edward had asked him to send him a short video to ensure his work on the project. The actor passed so many that the director asked him to stop. We finally saw him play Bob Hyruk. During the filming George Lucas visited the set. Being there he said he liked a helmet that just didn't have any special function. The director of the film assured that introducing that object on the screen became at that time a personal mission.